Finally, fucking A. What up, guys? My name's Joy. Sorry, the program I run to record videos for you guys decided to quit working, so I had to like reinstall it and fix it up and everything. Anywho, so yesterday night, what happened? Joy, what happened? So as many of you know, I already gave my Division review. I know we're still talking about this game. It needs to be addressed though, because it is a big release. And Ubisoft hasn't really given words on it. So, aside from all the hacking that's been going on in the Dark Zone, which occurred in beta, by the way, the Division still kind of sucks. And, I mean, like I said, I don't want to hate on a game, but when you have a really big release such as this, you know, WoW gets this shit right. Most of the time, they usually fix whatever, you know, they usually fix whatever login issue is happening on day fucking one. If you can't log into servers day fucking one, Blizzard knows how to fix it. Hell, Call of Duty, Battlefield, EA companies like that, they fix this shit. Ubisoft, I swear to God, is turning into THQ just by their lack of giving a shit. So what happened? So yesterday, the Division servers went completely down to mic error code on PS4. Now PC might not have had this problem. I did hear some people on PC and Xbox One were having issues, and yet some people were still on streaming just fine. But the servers literally lock up. Like I've noticed this. This actually happened just to me last night and some other people. But apparently the servers were locked up. I went to do a challenge mode. Servers completely fucking locked up doing the challenge mode. And so we try to reload or, you know, reboot the mission, restart the mission. Game won't load. Game is completely locked up. Close the application. Boot it up. Your account is temporarily locked, and then you get the mic error code regardless. So even if you reset your progress. So I reset the progress. I didn't get booted to level 1. I think it's like 20 minutes to what you got. I did get Metis yesterday. I'll have to show you guys like my character progress and stuff. We're almost also ranked 50 in the DZ. Because I really don't play the DZ, and I don't really see the point other than high-end loot, which I can craft. But that's really the only reason I'm going to the DZ right now, is to get blueprints. But anyways, let's continue. So, they fucked this game up, right? This game is still having glaring, like, not just, I don't give it, like, hacking, okay, fine, that can get patched later. But that needs to be patched now, actually, that's pretty bad. But, like, rogue status being fixed in the DZ. Man, I give a shit about that right now. You need to fix the fucking login issues. You need to fix the hacking in the DZ. These are two glaring problems with the game. Login issues from beta, mic error codes, delta codes, for logins and changing characters. Hell, when you log out of a character and you try to change it, it says your account cannot be found, or your account is unavailable at this time, please try again later. Like, that needs to go away. That needs to fix itself. And Ubisoft isn't acknowledging that. I would say they don't care, but we already know they don't, right? I mean, look at Unity. That game didn't get patched for months after release. And after plenty of people return their copies, because Ubisoft loses money when you return your copies. So, my advice would be, if the masses return their physical copies into GameStop for half off and got something else, Ubisoft would wake the fuck up and fix the game. That would be my advice. Sadly, I buy digitally and I can't really do shit because Sony PSN won't restore it. Like, give me credit for it or whatever, you know, in terms of my 60 bucks. But to those who did buy a physical copy, do that. That's my best bet if you want to get Ubisoft to crack down on this issue and fix this game. I called this in beta, and a lot of other people called this in beta. And fanboys would chew us out. And again, on top of that, with my proof videos and all that, I gave the game a 5 out of 10. I said Angry Joe probably would give it a 5 out of 10, or, you know, a really bad review. And sure enough, he gave it 5 out of 10. So, to any fanboy who stumbles upon this video trying to defend Ubisoft, please just shut the fuck up. Seriously? If you still defend them at this point, the game's not even in beta anymore. You can't defend them. Yeah, this is the full release game. The game sucks. Plain and simple, the game fucking sucks. And I played a lot of the game already. It sucks. My girlfriend and I don't even like it. The only reason we play it is because, you know, again, we bought it. We can't get our money back for it. So we play it. There's nothing really else to play. But in 2 days, Fallout DLC comes. And I even said this on the forums last night with all the server issues. How is it a company like Bethesda, who's known for games that have bugs, Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls games or whatever, Skyrim had a lot of bugs. Hell, on PC, it had a lot of bugs. And you had to use mods to fix the bugs. You have Skyrim, though. You have other Fallout games with bugs and glitches, glaring issues. Bethesda's known for this, right? Elder Scrolls Online, the beta. I played the beta of that game. It's not in beta anymore, but I'm sure it still has bugs. You see where I'm going with this? Bethesda's a company known for this shit. They're known. Ubisoft, not so much. They've had a few games with bugs, but usually they get ironed out pretty quickly. But Bethesda, in Fallout 4, has managed to own Ubisoft at their own fucking game. The Division has more fucking glitches, problems, and server bugs, and just everything. It has so many problems right now that it's making Bethesda look like God. Bethesda's doing quite well with all these glitches and bugs going on in the Division, because for them it's a fucking success. They actually made a good game. A lot of people bash Fallout 4. Oh, it's boring. There's no RPG. Man, there's more fucking RPG in that game than there is in the Division, so I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Division has no character creator screen. You know what? I've seen people make John fucking Cena on Fallout 4. That takes a lot of time. Yeah, you might wear a mask, or you might wear a helmet, or, a Raider helmet or whatever, and you might not see your face. But you can always take that off and run with a suit if you want to. You could do that too. You lose armor, but you could run with a suit if you wanted to. So, when people say Fallout 4 isn't an RPG, I want you to look back at the Division and look at everything that you've seen in reviews and videos, and know that this game is not an RPG. It's not even close to an RPG. Hell, The Witcher isn't even an RPG, because you can't create your own character because you have to play as Geralt. So The Witcher kind of is an RPG in terms of its long-ass questing, but in character creation and crafting, well, Witcher has crafting, but in its character creation, it's not considered an RPG because you have to play as one guy all the time. You can't make your own character in Witcher 3. Dragon Age Inquisition is an RPG. Okay? Fallout 4 right now, currently, is an RPG. The Division is not an RPG. The Division has no remote access to RPG-ness at all. There's no abundance of quests. It's like Destiny, but in New York. We'll put it that way. It's Destiny in New York. It's not even close to an RPG. It doesn't have hundreds upon... The only reason it has hundreds upon hours of gameplay is because it's like Diablo, right? You ever play Diablo on PC? Oh my god, I did. It was horrible. And then it came to console and it was fine. But it's like Diablo. That's all you're doing. The only reason it takes that long is because you're farming for loot. That's the only reason. So that if you take out the loot grind, the game is dead on arrival, right? You take that out, it's dead. So it's not an RPG. It's all about the loot, which even still, you can get all the good shit from crafting anyways. Therefore, the loot grind is pointless. Bam, game over, done. So I don't really understand it. I still play it though because I do want to get Dark Zone 50 and get some other crafted stuff, and then I'll get the fuck out of the DZ. But you got hackers in the DZ from beta. You had that in beta, and you still have it in the full game. And I hate to say this, but they had 2 betas. 2. They had a closed and an open. And both those betas ran fucking way smoother, at least for me, on the console, than the full game is currently, with their servers and everything. How is that fucking possible? Does anyone know? Hey, dev team at Ubisoft, do you guys know? How is that possible? You had 2 betas. Hell, we give games like Battlefront and Need for Speed shit, but damn, man, if the Division doesn't get enough shit right now, I'm gonna fucking cry. This game is trash. With the current server issues and all the hacking that's going on, like just login issues and the hacking that's going on in the DZ, you can't defend it. There's no excuse for it. So, with that said, I was right. Fanboys clearly were wrong. I knew Angry Joe was going to give it a bad review. It's like I knew this already. I already called this out. And if you look at my video, I called this shit out. I called this shit out. All of my Division videos, you go back and watch every single one. I called this, like, straight up. Because I've played multiple fucking betas like this. and I know what they need and what they don't need. And this game needed PvE content badly, didn't fucking have it, and so everyone's fucking playing DZ, and now they're bored of it because they're tired of DZ. They don't want to play DZ. It's like Crucible and Destiny. You play the Crucible so much you get bored, bam, you're done, so you want to go do a raid, but there's no raid! Holy fucking shit, it's like magic. I called this though. Go back to my other videos, fanboys, go watch it, and you'll see how I'm right. Anyone else with the open mind that wants to go back and watch those videos and see where I called this shit, go watch those. The Division failed on arrival. There was not enough content. I even asked. I gave you links in other videos on posts that I made on the forums myself under LL Pro Guide. That's my PSN name as well. You guys can add that. It's also my stream name. You can go to my stream and follow me on Twitch if you want to watch me stream. I'll be doing Fallout DLC when that comes out. I do stream the Division when I'm not in the DZ because I don't want to be trolled in the DZ. But at the same time, you have the proof. And when I stream this and I call this on stream a couple times, and like I said, I've done plenty of videos on this. You have the proof there. You have the dev team chat. I showed you guys a link for that as well. You have all that shit. All of it. Every piece of evidence at your disposal on my channel for the Division and my thoughts. Hell, let me put it this way. You know who this guy is in the background? You always see him on my picture. This is a guy called Zhao Yun. You know what game he's in? Dynasty Warriors. Oh my god, that brings back memories. Chills down my spine. And you know what? You gotta give Koei Tecmo some credit. They at least still make good games. Even though they don't really change anything, it's probably good they don't. Because if they change shit in Dynasty Warriors too much, it's no longer Dynasty Warriors. It's something else. And to keep true to Dynasty Warriors, they didn't really change much except for maybe your Muso and, you know, guard attack and Muso charge up, which is a little disappointing. But Dynasty Warriors, a game that was great on the PS2 days and is still great today. Yeah, graphically it may look like shit, but hey, man, it's a hack and slash. It ain't supposed to look great unless it's God of War or some shit trying to visually appeal you. But even God of War lasted, what, 13 hours? Maybe God of War 3 was less because you could beat that game relatively quick. And then you got bored of it and you never played it again. So, Dynasty Warriors at least has something to do. And in Extreme Legends 8, I've actually spent a lot of hours playing that. But that aside, there are other games out there, AAA or not, that are better than the Division right now. And until Ubisoft fucking gets their shit together, it's like Angry Joe said, you could wait for a sale. I honestly wouldn't even wait for a sale with the login issues and the hacking going on. Until those get resolved, out of defiance, do not buy the game. I've literally said that in other videos. Just don't buy it. Save your money. Wait for fixes. Ubisoft, this game is still technically in a fucking beta stage with all the problems it has. Just logging into it. That doesn't include DZ issues with hacking and even the rogue. They hype up the rogue system to go PvP. At level 30, Dark Zone PvP don't exist. Everyone don't shoot each other. And if they do, it's very rarely. And they're all running a fucking tank build right now. It's OP as shit. I had a guy yesterday try to face me with this build. And give me a sec, guys. I'm going to stop the video here and we'll redo another one.